what happens when you take the might of Doritos and put them with chicken, and then put those two in the same dish with some other shit, and a little bit of, the fat foul-mouthed chef? Why, you get Doritos Chicken Casserole, and that's what I've got for you here today on Dave's Cooking Show.
Alrighty, start off with 2 pounds of ground chicken, and then just with a spatula, spoon, or whatever, just roughly chop it up and chunk it up and fry it up until it's done. And through the miracle of cooking show editing, this chicken is now done. Now, the one thing you notice that I didn't do, I did not season this. You really don't want to season this, and I will show you why in a minute. No seasoning, just fry this chicken up plain. No pepper, no salt, especially no salt. You can maybe do a little bit of pepper, but especially no salt. I will show you why in a minute. Now, once you've drained the chicken of the water and the little bit of fat that's in this, it's time to add the other ingredients to this Doritos chicken casserole, and you're going to see why here in a minute that you do not want to add any salt to this. First off, the seasoning. You want to have 2 packets of taco seasoning. Any taco seasoning will do. Just to give them a little shout out, I'm using Ortega's taco seasoning. I really fucking wish they were paying me to say that, but, well, what the hell. So 2 packets of taco seasoning. Okay, and then to that, you want to add your standard jar of salsa. 1 whole jar. Comes out to about a cup if you make your own. But any salsa you like. You can use the hot, mild. Me personally, this recipe, because I don't want it too hot, I am using the mild salsa, although the hot salsa leaves a lot to be desired in the relative term of hot. Then, you want to grab 1 can, and this is why I said do not add salt, because we're adding Campbell's condensed cream of chicken soup. 1 can of cream of chicken soup. So, yeah, you don't want to add any salt, plus the taco spices have salt in them. Hell, the salsa probably does too. So, this recipe has more than enough salt in it. So, 1 can of cream of chicken condensed soup. Almost looks like pudding. It does, doesn't it? It looks like fucking pudding. Then, you want to add 1 can of Campbell's cheddar cheese soup. Just spoon that right in there. Or maybe the first one was cheddar cheese and the other one, this is the cream of chicken. Whatever. 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cheddar cheese. Then, you want to add 1 tub of sour cream to this here little mix we got going on here. And yeah, if you're wondering, this is not exactly the lightest goddamn dish on the planet, but have it once in a while, and you'll be just fine. So the whole damn tub of sour cream, the 16-ounce tub of sour cream. And then, lastly, you want to add about a half a cup of milk. Just, give it a little looseness. And then you just want to stir it around until everything is all well and mixed together. Okay, so we've pretty much got our mix for this casserole here mixed together. Trust me, doesn't look like much now, but just give me a couple of more minutes. So by now you're wondering, Dave, when the fuck are the Doritos coming into play? How about right now? You want to take some Cool Ranch Doritos, but you can certainly use the nacho cheese or your favorite kind of Doritos. I'm just using Cool Ranch. And you want to lay a good layer of crushed up Doritos on the bottom of a Pyrex baking dish or any glass baking dish you wish. Just make sure it can withstand the goddamn oven. So, you want to have a nice little layer of crushed up Doritos, and just use your goddamn hands to crush them. the Dorito seasoning, whatever, it'll come right off. And then you want to add a layer of cheese to this here right now. And I'm using a Colby Jack cheese, but you can certainly use a cheddar or a mozzarella or pretty much any kind of cheese you want. I just like Colby Jack for this. Then you want to basically spoon in about half of that mix we made with the chicken and the salsa and all the other shit. And just spread that out just like that. Just spread it out a little bit. This is almost reminiscent of a lasagna. So once you've got it all spread out, then you want to take some more Doritos, crush them with your bare hands, and add another layer of chips. And once you've got that, you want to take the rest of the mixture that we made and spread it out all over the top of the Doritos layer. Just spread it out roughly. Doesn't have to be goddamn perfection. Just make sure you get all of the mix in there. Then you want to top with even more Doritos and then just smother the fucker in cheese. I'm talking, I damn near use one whole bag of those, standard 2-cup bags. You want about 2 cups of cheese right here on the top. And then once it's kind of gotten the way you looking like how you want it, and like I said, you just want a shit ton of cheese, you want to pop this into a 350 degree oven and bake for about 30 minutes. And while we're waiting for this here Doritos chicken casserole to bake, why don't we take a look at the few things in this world more awesome than this dish? Godzilla. Christmas time. Pretty much anything that involves girl-girl action. Whatever in the fuck this is. And finally, football. A perfect game to watch while eating this. And thanks to the magic of cooking show editing, 30 minutes has gone by. So that is your Doritos chicken casserole. Done.
And that's the Doritos chicken casserole. Perfect midweek meal. Doesn't have to be ground chicken. Can be just leftover shredded up chicken or chunked up chicken. Perfect midweek meal. Super fucking easy. Can feed you easily for 2 days. Absolutely perfect meal. Good hot or cold. So the next time you're looking for a nice, quick, easy meal, check this one out.